Fort Wayne Zoo's African journey, the Schmidt's red-tailed monkeys are now a family of 3. Meet baby Moyo,
which is heart in Swahili for that little white heart nose. So we're working with vet staff currently to kind of figure out whether Moyo would be a female or a male, but we thought that name would be perfect for either.
Moyo was born November 16th to 6-year-old mom Naki and 7-year-old dad Wham. Mom and Dad came to the zoo about a year ago and had a breeding recommendation as part of the species survival plan. Now you can see baby Moyo bounding around the habitat.
Starting to become a little bit independent from mom, kind of bouncing around and exploring and trying out some foods.
Red-tailed monkeys are native to Central Africa.
Forested areas, generally kind of midline forests, so 30 to 60 feet up in the air. Most of their diet is going to be made up of fruits and insects, so generally looking at that in the tree line, finding insects in the trees, but they do also eat leaves, other vegetation, things like that when fruit is less available. They're just so really cool. I love them so much. They have some really cool coloration on their face, so they have a little white heart nose, which is adorable, along with some white cheeks.
Their distinct facial features aren't only cute, they help with camouflage in the wild.
Since they live in that tree line, generally a predator is going to be closer towards the ground looking up, and that coloration kind of distorts their face a little bit and makes them blend into that tree line.
Their red tails also stand out.
It helps them balance throughout the branches and forests and things that they would typically navigate out in the wild. It is not prehensile, so they can't grab with it. It's mainly for a balance.
Moyo is eating mostly solid foods now as they wean from nursing.
When they're first born, it is just strict nursing, and then 1 to 2 months is when they start to kind of introduce other items into their diet and slowly start weaning.
When you visit the zoo, you'll likely see Wham perched up high.
He loves this perch that kind of overlooks everything, so he likes to take a look at all the guests and kind of see what the commotion's all about.
With Moyo exploring not too far from mom.
1 to 2 months old, they start to become a smidge more independent. Right now, definitely becoming a lot more independent. Still spends a lot of time with mom for that protection and that guidance and things like that, but they will spend usually like 5 to 10 minutes by themselves before reconnecting with mom. Once they're a little bit older, closer to that year mark, they're going to be mostly independent. These guys are diurnal. They're going to be awake when we're awake, so during daylight hours, but they generally rest during that midday heat. So you may see them foraging if you guys come earlier in the morning or later in the evening and kind of resting in the middle of the day. You may see baby kind of bouncing around on and off of mom, just kind of playing around and building up those muscles.
With mom and dad teaching a little bit of monkey business to the next generation.
It's so exciting. It's so entertaining to just come over here and take a few minutes out of your day to watch them.